Alright, welcome. On this video, I'm here with Kira, and I'm going to be taking her out onto the street for the first time to again work the method and focusing on distraction. It's more of a distracting environment here, so we're just exiting out here out in my neighborhood. Let me get her to. And so here, the same thing. Just going to take my time here, start to expose her to more distractions. So we're going to go down the street here just a little bit. But again, the focus here isn't on distance. Okay, this is about relationship. This is about making sure that her perceptions are changing the right way, that I'm faded in, as I call it, in terms of what that represents is kind of her head kind of turning in towards me, versus investing, fixating on other people, vehicles, movement. So here I'm going to be, again, just kind of walking down a little bit to, again, advance the process, and just kind of taking my time. So here, again, having her right at my side. So again, when you're walking your dog, you want to make sure that you keep them right at your side, kind of like an imaginary box, okay, that you're keeping them in. I call it like your kind of staging area. And same thing here, kind of multitasking. So while I'm keeping her in, you know, right beside me, I'm also dialed into her state of mind with how she's investing, looking towards. So here I got some neighbors down the street doing some lawn maintenance, and so she's kind of looking down a little bit. But again, in terms of determining, you know, for me to intercept her, it's just kind of doing it right here. So same thing right here. As I kind of go, I'm kind of paying attention to how her head's turning. And so I'm just nudging a little bit, these little kind of like little hey yous, as I described. So a car's going by, I'm going to tap a little bit just to make sure she's relaxed. Because it's the same thing, as I want to take stress off of her. Again, the theme is if I'm in control, she doesn't have to be. But notice how I have my hand here up very close to the choke chain. I'm keeping it up high on her neck. And I just want to hand this. I'm very relaxed as I do this. So, but as I go, I'm going to be active with the leash. So as I walk here with her, she's going to start to walk a little bit. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to tap her back into the sit and give you kind of view of my neighborhood at the same time, so you can kind of see that there's people moving around and activity. Some ducks over there, my friendly neighborhood ducks, which is great for opportunity to change. A mom and a child are walking down. So now here's the thing, as I'm moving towards where it's very active down here, I'll start to kind of know when I should start to turn a little bit, which I'll do here in a moment, as she starts to get more intense. So here she's looking. Now I'm going to turn. So here, I'm going to turn it. And what this does here, as you can see, it exposes her state of mind, because now she's got to try to swivel her head towards the people, ducks, you know, activity, movement. And so I know that, you know, directionally right down that way, okay, represents a high level of challenge for her. So again, just nudging her a little bit. Now here's the thing, is when she's calm a little bit, start to move again. So I'm going to move again here a little bit. I want to make sure she's at a certain level of relaxation. I left some food here in the ground. Notice how she wants to advance. I'm tapping, I'm nudging her back. I'll nudge her back into the sit. She defaulted into the sit. Now there's some ducks right over here. Probably can see them on the camera here. They're just right parallel, almost parallel to us now. So we get all sorts of stuff here. Two ducks right there. I'm going to slow down again. I'm going to tap. Again, the theme here is if I'm in control, she doesn't have to be. So I'm not going to get too close here today. This is, like I said, the first time I've had her right here. She's looking over. She notices the duck. I'm just nudging her a little bit. Now I'm going to move the other way. is a great little kind of introduction to distraction here today, so don't have to go too far. Just nudging. Yeah, I'll push a little bit too. Push pull. But here's the thing too, if I'm really good or active with the leash and I'm dialed in and I'm nudging just at the right moments, it really offsets me having to push on her because I'm dialed in at a high level, and so therefore it really allows me to not have to push as much. Because right here, see, I tapped a little bit and see I just barely touched her rear area and she went right into a sit very quickly. Because it's about being consistent. Same thing, just moving with her. She's very relaxed. She's doing great. Beautiful dog. There's another duck on the other side here. Just tapping. Same thing. Just the whole theme here. Same thing. I'm in control. I want her to float right beside me. There, she has a little lunge. See, she sees the a little lunging moment here. But I'm tapping, so she can't follow through with it. And that's the whole thing. So right here, right, I can see she's getting intense, a little intense now because there's ducks right. I'll show you right over here. And so she's definitely looking up now. She's going to have a little outburst. Try it now. If that happens, watch this. I'm going to turn her, make a little contact with my knee. Because the theme here is you can't chew bubblegum and talk at the same time. I mean, just think about that. If I'm focused on just being proactive and intercepting her state of mind, she can't hold it together. She can't maintain a level of investment and expressing control that way. It's impossible. So turn again. See, I just cut that right off. Same thing. So I'm going to open the window up again. See, she wants to look over. Watch this. I'm going to tap her right over. She can't sustain it. Tries to turn, right? Because now I'm turned opposite. And now it forces her to have to turn her whole body. See, and this just really opens it up to change. So I'm tapping. Now if the tapping doesn't work, just hold it. What you do is like I'm doing right here. It's connect. Now I'll hold the leash tight. I'm going to buckle her over that way, and then I release. So I can see that she gives, I give. But she'll sleep good tonight because this is going to take some stress off her. See her turning, moving, taking my time, and we're back to our starting point. She did fantastic, so good job. So you see there, again, this is a great little introductory, great opportunity. Everything's like an opportunity. So again, when I'm going down the street and I'm seeing certain things happening, like kind of like in real time, real life, I'm going to use those. I'm going to slow down and take advantage of whatever's in front of me. Because again, it's never about distance, it's about relationship at this point. So, you know, whatever distractions I kind of come across, I'm going to use those. I'm going to turn, I'm going to pivot, I'm going to work the angles, and I'm going to intercept her state of mind. So again, all that say, she's doing really good. Thanks for watching.